All right, I'm in between court hearings today, not able to get much work done because these first couple witnesses have been massive. Being an unbiased person in this case, trying to look at it as unbiased as possible, being a criminal defense attorney myself, I try to provide viewers with both sides. So I think Ryan Nagel's testimony today is massive because one question that I've always had in this case, which no one really has been able to show, is there any evidence that John actually made it inside, right? Obviously, we can say that everybody covered it up, everyone's lying, everyone's a bunch of liars, et cetera, but really there's no evidence that John made it inside. In fact, in the first trial, the jurors were not convinced that he ever made it inside. That was a massive issue that they presented back to the prosecution, right? Ryan Nagel's testimony, not only because he's the most consistent testimony throughout both trials and throughout all testimony, but also because he's the only one that has been able to say Karen was alone in the car. That's a big deal. That's the first time that I have heard testimony and clearly heard testimony stating Karen was alone in the car, John was not there in the passenger seat. Therefore, if he was not on the lawn and he was not in the car, he had to have been inside. So, as an unbiased person, if I'm on the jury, this is a big deal to me because we're trying to understand, was he out on the lawn already dead at the time? Was Karen waiting for him to come back outside? Had she already sent him inside? That's a big deal. So as you're looking the rest of this week, there's some other things that we need to talk about is how many times or how many things that we can show that no one saw him on the lawn, no one saw him in Karen's car. He must have been inside. Keep watching.